Have you ever noticed how your mind keeps replaying the same worries like a song you never meant to put on repeat? You tell yourself to stop, but the loop starts again. And the truth is, most of our mental activity is repetitive. And when those repeated thoughts are negative, which is the case for most of us, they shape how we feel, how we breathe, and how we show up in the world. But the good news, you don't have to live trapped inside those loops forever. There's a way to breathe yourself out of them. And today I'll show you the science of repetitive negative thinking, why it hijacks your energy, and how breathwork helps you regulate the body so that you can rewire the mind. Hi, my name is Rita Savoia. I'm your breathwork barista here, and I am so excited to share this amazing news with you. So, neuroscience calls this repetitive negative thinking, or RNT. It's the mental pattern of ruminating over the past. I always find it hard with this word, ruminating over the past or worrying about the future. And it's measurable. Researchers can actually see it in the brain. When we're caught in RNT, the default mode network, the part of the brain that lights up when we're not focused on a task and goes into overdrive. So the mind wanders, it revisits old fears, it rehearses problems that don't even exist yet. And the body, it doesn't know the difference. It doesn't know the difference between thought and a real event. So, what happens? Cortisol rises, the heart rate quickens, breathing becomes very shallow in upper chest, fast breathing. And over time, this pattern literally conditions the nervous system to expect stress, even when nothing is wrong. Do you know people like that? I can certainly name a few. So, here's the empowering truth: the loop isn't your enemy, it's your invitation. Each repeated thought is a doorway back to awareness. The moment you notice you're looping, you've stepped into that consciousness, right? And that's where transformation begins. Remember, what's wired together can be rewired. And every conscious breath you take can help you interrupt that automatic pattern. You shift from thinking to feeling, from the head to the heart, from the mind's chatter to the body's innate wisdom. I love this, right? Isn't this so fascinating? So let's try a simple exercise together. Sit tall, relax your shoulders, maybe close your eyes if this feels comfortable. We'll use the box breathing, a pattern that balances the nervous system and creates spaciousness in the mind. We're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold for 4. We're going to repeat this a few times. Let's start together in 3, 2, 1. In 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Continue a few more rounds on your own, feeling how the breath creates rhythm, creates a structure, something your mind can lean on, right? Each cycle, you can tell your body that you're safe, you're supported. You slow down that negative loop thinking, and the body softens. And suddenly, there's a pause, a pocket of peace where choice returns, right? Where you're feeling lighter, you're feeling more clarity, you're feeling calm. And then you realize, I don't have to believe in every thought that I think that comes to me. So just wrapping up your last breath here. and just returning to normal. And as I mentioned in earlier videos, after you do these breathing techniques, it's nice to just come back to your normal breath and just come back to the sensations that you've created by the breathing technique and integrate. How are you feeling? So, breath work doesn't erase negative thoughts, but it changes your relationship with them. It reminds you that you are not the loop. You are the awareness behind it. The more you practice, the more space you create between stimulus and response. And in that space, that's where healing begins. So the next time your mind spirals into what ifs, pause, take a conscious breath, feel the air entering your body, your anchor into the present moment, and whisper to yourself, this thought does not define me. My breath brings me home. This thought does not define me. My breath brings me home. This thought does not define me. My breath brings me home. Because the key insight remains a large portion of our mental activity tends to loop, and that loop is fertile ground for change. Through awareness, through embodiment, through the breath, through gentle repetition of presence, through empowerment, you can rewire those negative loops, regulate your nervous system, and return to peace. Thank you. Have a beautiful rest of the day.